Welcome students. Today I am going to start a new chapter from English course book, that is The Man on the Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, so this story is actually the extract taken from the novel of Robert Louis Stevenson known as Treasure Island. Okay, so it is just a small extract taken from that novel Treasure Island. Okay, so if I have to say something about Robert Louis Stevenson, so this Robert Louis Stevenson was a Scottish novelist and poet and travel writer also. Okay, most noted of his novel was is Treasure Island. Okay, and he was born on 13 November 1850 in United Kingdom, and he died in 3rd December 1894 in the same place. Okay, so as I have already told you that this is an extract taken from the novel of Robert Louis Stevenson, small extract that is known as the Treasure Island. Okay, so in this story basically it's about the young boy Jim meets an person named Ben Gunn in an island. So let's get started with the story. Squirry Trelawney is a nobleman in the village. Okay, Squirry Trelawney is a nobleman in the village. It's a respected person in the village. When Jim Hawkins discovered a treasure map which belonged to pirates. So when Jim Hawkins discovered a treasure map. Treasure means khazana, okay, and which belongs to a pirate. Means pirates are the people who attacks and you can say that Samundri Dam. You can say Samundri Dam, okay, and Trelawney had the means to hire a ship and take Jim and Dr. Livesey, the local doctor, on a real-life treasure hunt. So Trelawney had the means to hire a ship, okay, and this Trelawney takes Jim and Dr. Livesey, the local doctor, on a real-life treasure hunt. So this Trelawney had taken Jim and Dr. Livesey in the treasure hunt. Okay, read on to find out what happens when Jim reaches the island and realizes that someone is following him. So in this extract, what happens is that it's all about the Jim and Ben Gunn. Okay, when the Jim reaches the island, what he realizes, and he also feels that someone is following him. It's in this story we'll learn all about what he realized in the island, and he feels that when he is left on that island, this Jim was left on that island. What happens? He feels that someone is following him. Okay, some stones come rolling down the side of the hill. Somebody was up there among the trees. I saw a figure ran from one tree to the next. It was a strange figure, dark hairy it was. Was it a man or a monkey? Was it a wild man? I feared. So when Jim was in this island, okay, all alone, okay, he sees some stones rolling down from the side of the hill, okay, and he feels that someone is there behind a tree, okay, and he also sees a figure running from one tree to the next tree, okay, and what is that actually he was not able to see in that island, okay. So he was quite afraid seeing those kind of things, okay, and it was a strange figure. So it was a strange figure. That figure, what he was seeing was very strange. Okay, and he was afraid also of that. Okay, and that figure looks dark and hairy. Okay, so it looks dark and hairy. Was it a man or a monkey? So he thinks, is that a man or a monkey? So he feels afraid and he tries to run away. Okay, the creature followed me, but wherever he was running, the creature was following him. He don't know what is that creature. He was not able to see only. Okay, and on I ran. The creature was never far away. So he was running and turning back and seeing that he sees that creature was also following him. Okay, but wherever he is running, okay, as fast as a hair it ran, its body went almost double, but it moved like a man on two legs. Okay, but he was running and turning back and seeing the creature is also following him, but it was moving in the two legs as a man. Okay, if it is a man, why am I afraid? I asked myself. So he stops and thinks. He is looking like a man. He is moving in a two leg. Okay, so he thinks that if he is looking like a man, why am I afraid? Okay, I asked myself. I had my pistol. So he was carrying a pistol with him. So he thinks, why I am afraid? I have a pistol. If he is a man, why I am afraid? I have a pistol. Okay, he thinks like that. And I stopped running. I took my pistol from my belt and walked towards the creature. So he stops running and he takes out his pistol from the belt and walked towards that creature. Okay. Then it came out from behind the tree trunk. Okay. Then when he came towards the creature, what we see? That creature comes out from the tree trunk and moved towards 3 steps towards me, and that creature moved 2 or 3 steps towards Jim, and then he stops. Okay, then he sees that it was a man. Okay, he threw himself on his knees in front of me. So he jumps in his knees in front of me. You can see the picture in the book. Okay, he clasped his hands and held them out to me. Clasp means held tightly or firmly. So he clasped his hand like this and held them out to me. Okay, then he held them out in front of Jim. Okay, he seemed to be begging for mercy. He seems as if he is begging for mercy. Mercy means kindness or forgiveness. Okay, as if he is trying to ask something in kindness and he is begging for something. Okay, and now then the Jim asked, "Who are you?" Okay, then the Jinn asks, "Who are you?" Okay, then this man name was Bengal. Okay, then he says, "Bengal, I am poor Bengal." Then this man says that I am Bengal, I am poor Bengal. Okay, I have lived here all alone these 3 years. Okay, 3 years all by myself. So he was left over by someone on that island to die. Okay, then he somehow survived for 3 years. Okay, so maybe he had done something bad to someone. That's why he was left over in that island by someone to die. Okay, but he was able to survive somehow. Okay, for 3 years. Okay, and 3 years all by himself. So he survived 3 years all by himself. And he was a white man like myself, but he had been born black by the sun. So this man was white man, like he was like Jim only, okay, but he had been born black. So but he had turned black, born black by the sun. But due to the sunlight, what happened? He had turned into black. Okay. So his blue eyes looked strange in his dark face. So his blue eye looked very strange in his dark face. He was looking very dirty, and on top of that, with a beard and a long hair. Okay, and his blue eyes looked strange in his dark face. Dirty clothes he was wearing. Okay, so he was survived somehow in that island for 3 years. Okay, his hairs and beard were long and snow white. So his hair and beard were long and snow white. You can see in the picture. Okay, his clothes were rags held together by string or sticks. So his clothes were rags torn all over. Okay, they were held tightly together by the string or sticks. Understand? 3 years I cried. Where you shipwrecked? Shipwreck means experience being part of an accident at sea in which a ship is destroyed. So 3 years I cried. Where you shipwrecked? Shipwreck means maybe this Jim thinks that this man was in a ship and by something that ship man had destroyed. That's why this man was somehow able to come in the island and he survived for the 3 years. Okay, Jim thought things like that. Okay, then he says, "No, I was marooned. No, I was marooned." But the Ben Gunn says what had actually happened to him. He was marooned. Marooned means left behind to die. Left behind to die. Okay, left behind or stranded in the place where one cannot escape. So he was left behind. He was marooned as a punishment in the island. Okay. So I began to feel very sorry for the poor fellow. So now Jim started feeling very sorry for that poor fellow. Okay, marooned. Okay, left her alone by the pirates. So he was left there alone to die by the pirates. Pirates, I have already told you who are the pirates. Okay, pirates are the sailors who attacks and robs other ships at sea. Okay, so this man Ben Gunn was left there to die in the island by the pirates. Okay. Left here to die slowly for hunger, although he had managed somehow. But he had managed somehow to survive for the 3 years. And this man was begging in front of the Jim to take him out of the island. Okay? So Maroon repeated Ben Gunn, 3 years ago I have lived on wild goat. So 3 years ago, till the 3 years, he was able to survive by eating wild goats, berries, shellfish. Okay, so he was survived in that island for 3 years, eating wild goats, berries, and shellfish. Okay, and would not I like some proper food? So he was asking, if you have proper food, then please give me. I wanted to eat proper food. Okay, till 3 years he was surviving in that island, eating only wild goats, berries, and shellfish. That's why in front of Jim, he was asking something to eat. Okay. And he was also asking Jim to take him out of that island. Okay, you don't happen to have any cheese with you. So this man Ben Gunn is asking if the Jim have any cheese, then please give it to me. I have not eaten cheese for a long time. Okay, I was seeing those cheese in my dreams also, so I really desperately want to have that cheese. So if you have, you can please give me. Okay, so he was asking Jim. Okay, night after night I have dreamed of, so he was dreaming of cheese. Okay, what would not I give for just a taste? So give me a little bit just for the taste. Oh, I have forgotten all the taste. Okay, I have forgotten the taste of the proper food also, because I have survived only eating wild oats, berries and shellfish, that also raw. Okay, so he was asking for cheese. Okay, and he was asking some proper food to eat. Okay, then the gene says, I'm sorry, I don't have any cheese with me, but if I get on the board again, you shall have all the cheese you can eat. But I don't have now. What the gene says, I don't have now, but if I'll board a board, then I'll give you plenty of cheese to eat. Okay, so now we'll stop here today. Okay, so in the next part of my video we'll continue with the story. So till then, stay home, stay safe and have a nice day.